All right, here's a live look at the roads once again. Photojournalist Rick Dillow is driving around Hampton Roads.
Right now, he's getting off right around the Greenbrier Parkway area. Rick, how's it looking out there?
I tell you, it's not looking good. The off-ramps, the on-ramps are just getting scraped, and you can see I'm on an off-ramp right now, and you can barely see where the road is. And they're very bad. I've seen ambulances, police cars, and I even helped pull a snowplow out of the being stuck. Everything is getting stuck out here, so be careful. Be careful where you drive. If you don't have to drive, then don't, stay home and watch us on TV. But we'll show you all the bad spots. But on the way here, I came across the Berkeley Bridge and up 464. And 464 basically had one pass of a snowplow, and we were in one lane going about 20 miles an hour the whole way. I'm on Greenbrier Parkway now, and you can see the snow has been pushed aside a little bit here, but there's no treatment on the road yet. They got to get it down to the pavement before they can start treating it, and once they do, the ice will start melting and we'll start seeing some asphalt. But we'll keep out here, keep looking at it for you. This is Rick Dillow for 13 News Now.
Right, Rick, stay safe out there. Our storm coverage brings us to Chesapeake. We're checking in with officials to see how the city is dealing with the storm.
That's right. So on the phone now is Heath Covey. And Heath, you just heard from our photographer, Rick Dillow, who is driving out there in your town now. What are you guys seeing?
Well, we're seeing exactly what Rick just showed you. And that where he was is a pretty major area, and you saw how conditions were there.
Yep.
It's that way or worse, considerably worse all over the city. We've had crews out all night. Sanding, plowing. We've gone through almost 300 tons of salt and sand. And with the wind blowing and everything, they're plowing roads, and by the time they get back, it's covered again. So we really are, trying to get ahead of it. Our crews have been working all night. And like you guys have been saying, we really encourage people to stay off the roads if at all possible for their safety and so we can get the plows through to get the job done.
So go ahead, Christina.
Well, I was just going to say, we've talked to a lot of city officials today and safety officials, and wind. That's right. We just keep hearing how much of an issue it has been. Is that similar situation there in Chesapeake?
Absolutely. And, Chesapeake is somewhat unique in that we've got urban and rural areas. And particularly when you get out in some of the southern parts of Chesapeake, where you've got open land, the wind really picks up and you get a major amount of drifting problems. We've got ditches that are filling in with snow, making it hard to see road edges. So it really is a problem for us. And I want to just make a quick mention, too, now that the sun's coming up and people are starting to move, people are going to be out and starting to try to shovel some of this snow. And I just had to do a little of that. And it's very, very heavy snow, so please be very careful if you get out, even outside your house.
Okay. Any number that they should call, Heath, in case they need resources or assistance from you guys?
Well, typically, if it's an emergency, you can call 911.
Right.
Otherwise, you can call our 382-6161 number for non-emergency situations. But again, it's very difficult, very challenging to get around the city. We've had first responders getting stuck as well, so we're really trying to battle our way through the snow, and we'll do everything we can to help all of our residents.
All right. Heath Covey from Chesapeake, thank you so much. Tim, you were just hearing from your wife saying that you guys have about 11 inches in your own home in Chesapeake.
Yeah, in Great Bridge. So the snow totals certainly on the higher end of things, but not a surprise at how intense this storm is. I mean, with the conditions that were just right for this nor'easter to just intensify rapidly. And you see the result there, strong winds and lots of snow pretty much everywhere across Hampton Roads, which is unusual in itself.
Sure.
Because we usually have the maritime air that knocks a lot of those snow totals down. Not so much the case this time around.